Hey, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing something a little strange, a little different for my channel, which happens to be still booktube related. Don't worry, girl, I'm still a booktuber, but today I'm bringing in one of my favorite passions of all time besides reading, which is The Sims 4. Today I'm going to be recreating my favorite book, a 6-star read in The Sims 4. So I wanted to recreate Book Lovers by Emily Henry in The Sims, so I'm going to be recreating Nora, Charlie, and Libby in Cass, and then also making their cute little cottage in build mode as well. So I'm really excited for that. I love to build in The Sims. I'm not big into Cass as much as building, but literally in my free time I will put on an audiobook and play The Sims. So I love building. I'm so excited to build this little cottage. It's right up my alley. And with all that being said, let's jump into the video. We're going to start off with the Cass portion, and then we're going to go into the speed build of their cute little cottage. So let's get right into the video. Okay, welcome to Cass. I'm going to do a quick tour of the Sims that I built for today. Okay, so first things first, we have Nora. For her goals and aspirations, I ended up choosing Nerd Brain. That's very like handyman, but also street smart. I feel like it's very her. And then she's also ambitious, a bookworm, and a perfectionist. That's very, very her. So I love those traits for her, very accurate. And then for her everyday look, I wanted to give something like summer, but office siren. You know what I mean? Like it's a dressed down office siren. She's the shark. I put her in this cute little top and these white bottoms, and I'm actually so obsessed. Also, on top of that, I know on the book cover she's blonde. I don't care. I pictured her the entire time reading the book of having black hair. My bad, but I'm gonna put it into The Sims. You can't stop me. You can't stop. So that's her everyday wear. For formal wear, I hate to break out the base game, but I just put her in a cute little base game outfit and some very cute shoes. I think they're from Cottage Living. Yeah, adorable, adorable. And then for her athletic wear, I just went for something simple and casual. She's a runner. She's a track star. I love this outfit. She looks very cute. And then for sleepwear, I love I'm obsessed with this oversized button down that's all stripy, and then her cute little pajama shoes. I'm sorry, I'm obsessed. She's so cute. Anyways, I feel like I wanted to do comfy but sophisticated, so button up it is. And then for her party wear, I really wanted to stick to like a blue and white theme, so I have her in this really adorable dress. I can't remember from what pack it's from. It's base game? Okay, base game. And these cute little wedge shoes. Oh, I love very summer. All of the outfits that I made were like catered towards summer because it is a summer read. And then for her pool wear, I put her in this super duper cute one piece from not Jungle Adventure, from Island Living. And for hot weather, I wanted to give her something more dressed down that's like her going to the coffee shop to work vibes. So I gave her this cute one piece from Cottage Living as well, and then some cutie little sneakers to go about her day. Honestly and truly obsessed with this one piece. Very adorable. And then finally, cold weather, I was like, I don't know, girl, like just something cute, something warm. So I did a one piece from Snow Escape and some cute little boots. That's our Nora. We're gonna move on to Charlie Lastra. I love Charlie with my whole heart and soul. I made him like kind of skinny but also kind of buff, and then I gave him the academic trait. Not that he wants to go back to school, I just feel like that's kind of fitting that he's an academic person. And then I put down overachiever. He's a little gloomy and he's also really loyal. Anyways, his everyday wear I thought was so cute. I kind of gave him like a little red theme, so I gave him this red button up and some classic loafers. Again, I wanted to dress him up because he's like a publisher, you know what I mean? But then also not like suit, because he's in a small town helping his family, okay? Next up, we have formal wear. My goodness, I love this formal wear outfit. Moving on, active wear. He's not wearing a shirt, it's just shorts and some sneakers. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules, okay? Okay, sleepwear, super cute, casual, keeping with the red theme. And then we got his cutie little pajama bottoms. I love these pajama bottoms with my whole heart. I wish they weren't mine. And then I put them in some slides. And then for his party outfit, I am obsessed with this white button up that's like rolled up its sleeves. I love. And then I stuck with the red theme, gave him some red slacks, and then some cute little formal shoes. And then for swimwear, simple as some trunks. I don't know. The only swimming they do in the book is at that swamp, and I'm pretty sure they go skinny dipping. But I wasn't about to do all that. His hot weather outfit, I wanted to give him something like really easy breezy, beautiful cover girl, very classic, very linen, very white. You know what I mean? Coastal vibe. Okay, moving on to cold weather again. I had no idea. I put him in a cozy, comfy sweater. He looks so freaking cute. And then I also just put him in some jeans and some Tims. This is the best I could come up with, girl. Like, I feel like he'd be dressed down a little. I had to give him a dressed down outfit. I love those jeans. He's so cute. So that is Charlie Lastra. Glad you can meet him. And then next up we have Libby. I had so much fun doing Libby. She was honestly like the best person to make in cast because she's so fun with her style and everything. So for her hair, I ended up giving her an island living haircut, and it's with the pink and the orange. It's so her. I love it so much. Even the half up hat down is so cute. She's also pregnant, so I gave her big boobs and made her tummy big, but girl, she's not pregnant in the game. I just wanted to give it that effect, you know what I mean? I gave her this super cute yellow plaid outfit and then some cute little yellow sandals. I just love her so much. She's so cute. Oh, and then I also got to go through her traits. Sorry about that. I almost missed it. I wanted to give her the super parent trait because obviously she has a very large family, and I feel like her goals are to be the best parent ever. And then I also gave her cheerful, family oriented, and party animal because it fit. I don't make the rules. So we went through her every day, so let's go to formal. I put her in this really freaking cute pink dress off the shoulder. It's so flowy, so fun. Great maternity dress, TBH, and then some gold shoes. Onto athletic wear, I was like, girl, she's pregnant. Like, let's just put her in a pink jumpsuit and be done with it. And she slays in that pink jumpsuit, so don't sue me. Next up, sleepwear. I just put her in a little tank top, some little booty shorts, and some pink slippers, of course. Next up, her party outfit. She looks so cute. I gave her this blue cottage living. Oh! Wait, it's not cottage living? I love this little blue dress. And again, with the gold heels, I gave her gold heels at any chance I could. I love them so much. And she looks so good in this dress. I love the orange accents in the dress that go with her hair. I just think it's so cute. Okay, next up, her little swimwear. I gave her like the cutest blue bikini with a pink cover up from Seasons, surprisingly. Again, I don't use cast all that often. So when I find out a pack has something like kind of random, like a swimsuit, I'm like, what? And then for a hot weather, I just put her in this like super cute wrap cover up. So her, I love the gradient, and I feel like it looks very easy breezy, beautiful cover girl for the summertime for her. And then on to cold weather. I am actually like genuinely obsessed with this sweater. I love the gradient and I love the colors. I love the pastel, and I also love the built-in shirt underneath. I think that's so cute. And then I just put her in some black leggings and some pink Uggs. I mean, she's definitely a pink Ugg kind of girly. But anyways, that was the cast portion of this video. Honestly, I gotta do more casts. I gotta get better at it. With all that being said, let's jump into the build mode portion of this video. My bread and butter. Hey guys, it's actually the next day, and last night, I finished the build mode portion of this video. Originally, I was gonna do part 1 and 2, girl, but I would never do you like that, don't worry. Oh wait, hold on, I need something. Okay, so I picked up the book because I want to read an excerpt of how this cottage looks, essentially. Like, genuinely, it's been about a year since I reread it, and I was like, ooh, I can't remember anything. And also, this video is totally based off vibes, but still. At first, I was gonna use terrain tools, but girl, I'm not built for that. Okay, so anyways, in the book, it says, the climb is steep, the heat sweltering, but when we crest the hill and see it, it is perfect. A winding path through shaggy, overgrown gardens to a small white cottage. Its peaked roof a lovely burnt sienna. Its windows are ancient, single-paned and shutterless, and the only accent on the wall visible to us is a pale green arc of vines painted over the first floor window. At the back of the house, gnarled trees press close, forest extending as far as I can see, and off to the left in the meadow, a gazebo twined with wild grape stands within a smaller corpse of trees. Cute! Okay, one thing I did differently from the book is I didn't end up adding in the gazebo because I was like, the lot was a little too small and I really wanted to be like overgrown, and that would be like fully how the whole thing looked. Like I wanted it to scream overgrown, so that's what I did. But anyways, right now we are going into the inside. I end up doing the landscaping last because I knew it would be the most labor intensive, but floor plan wise, I wanted to split it kind of down the middle in the bottom, and then for the rooms they ended up being pretty tiny, but they worked out. Like tiny cottage is definitely a vibe, so I wanted to shove the kitchen into this back corner, and then I definitely wanted to have a fireplace. I did a chimney on the outside and I thought a fireplace would just be so cute and cozy. I did struggle a little bit with the color scheme. At first things were like really light and bright, but I kind of wanted to simmer it down, make it more cozy than light and bright, because I wanted it to be like screaming cottage and less like renovated cottage, you know what I mean? Like I want it to be like there's no Wi-Fi, like you're stuck there, like, and it's cozy and it's great and you can only read, like that's all you can do. So those are the vibes I went for. I ended up going for yellows, pinks, and like a little bit of blue. I didn't do a ton of blue, but I ended up putting the dining room into this sunroom area. It's fully lined with a bunch of beautiful windows. They're a little more modern, so I'm like, maybe that was an addition. And then I added this like cute little study nook in the corner with the kitchen counters. I wanted it all to match. Originally I was gonna put a hutch there, but none of them were like big enough and matched well enough, which is kind of a bummer because I love a good hutch, but whatever. And then also I wanted to put in so many plants into this build, so many. I put a plant like anywhere you could conceivably fit one, there's a plant there. I sort of, the vibes I was going for is like the owner of this, like she's a gardener. Like she loves plants, she loves being outside, and this little cozy cabin is sort of like on the back burner. The real front runner is the plants and the gardening and everything. I ended up putting gingham walls, which I honestly really struggled with the wallpaper, but I think the gingham wasn't too busy, and the brown was like pretty neutral as well, so it sort of blended in just fine. And I ended up using these cottage living flooring, which I love. This whole house is basically sponsored by Cottage Living, guys. It's crazy. But anyways, onto the primary bedroom. Definitely yellow coated. I ended up putting a modern desk in at first and ended up changing it to something a little more cozy, a little more cute. I also really struggled to find a vintage looking twin bed. I wanted something that was like straight out of your grandma's house, so I ended up choosing this one. I can't remember what pack it's from, but the browns are like super cute and definitely match. And I ended up using another Cottage Living rug in that room as well. And then onto the bathroom, I thought it'd be really fun and cute to do just a pink bathroom. Just cause why not? You know what I mean? And then the hallway was like really quick and simple, but whatever. And I added a ton of plants in there as well. And yeah, here's me changing out the desk into something more cute and rustic. And then we finally moved on to the exterior. I added an actual chimney, so if you light the fireplace, like the chimney will smoke, which I think is so cute. In The Sims, I can't believe that that's a mechanic. I love it so much. But anyways, I wanted to add a cute little seating area under like the built-in roof area. Girl, I don't know what that's called, but I thought it was cute. And then I also wanted to like fully fence it in because I wanted it to be sort of like zoned off from the crazy overgrown outside. And honestly, I'm just doing a classic little Simsy landscaping, okay? The pale yellow low-lying flowers, they came in clutch today. And I wanted to just do like very base game coded stuff. And so it was easy to like copy and paste. I honestly hate doing everything exterior, like genuinely doing plants and landscaping, and even just like trying to do the outside of a building is a little painstaking for me, you could say. But I did end up adding a pond, and that kind of sealed it all together. I just like, I get sick of, you know, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. And that was basically all of my build mode session, and I'm gonna hop into a tour shortly, so stay tuned for that. And now I'm just gonna hop into the game and do the final tour for you guys. I'm so excited. So finally, this is the cute little cottage from Book Lovers. I ended up adding the cutest living room, again sticking with the pinks and yellows theme. This is the dining room, and then upstairs we have a tiny hallway with a couple of plants, of course, and then we have the master bedroom. I went for a yellow theme in here. I thought it was super cute, and then we have a little desk for Nora to do her writing, and then a tiny little second bedroom for Libby. I put a ton of books in there, a giant dresser, and the cutest rug ever. And then we have the pink bathroom. I'm obsessed with the pink bathroom. I could live in this pink bathroom. And that is the build. Thanks for watching, guys. Well, thanks for making it to the end of this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to give it a like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you need to do. I upload every Sunday, so if you want to follow along with my channel, make sure to subscribe or click on any videos here if you want to see more. And with all that being said, guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!